Hi guys, this is Wisdom Adebowale Onofwe, otherwise called Psycho Wizard, and I'll be your facilitator in this project writing masterclass. So in the last class we learned about chapter 1. Today we are learning about chapter 2, which is called research methodology. Research methodology. And then the aims and objective of this class is to be able to write 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6 yourself. 2.1 is actually called research setting. 2.2 is actually called research design. 2.3 participants and sampling technique. 2.4 research instrument. 2.5 procedure. 2.6 data analysis. So let's begin. 2.1, we have research setting here, and then the goal here is to let us know the geographical location in which you are carrying out your research study. Here you need to be specific with that research location. So remember our case study project topic, which is self-esteem and locus of control as predictors of sexual masochism amongst undergraduates from XYZ University. So let's label the XYZ University. Let's assume we are making use of amongst undergraduates from the University of Lagos. So in research setting here, you are letting us know you are making use of University of Lagos, and you also let us know specific locations in the University of Lagos which you are using. Are you using faculties from the University of Lagos? Are you using Lagoon Front in the University of Lagos? Are you using the e-library in the University of Lagos? Are you using departmental libraries in the University of Lagos? Are you using hostels or hostels in the University of Lagos? So you need to let us know that. So afterwards, you move into 2.2, which is research design. Here you are letting us know the design you are employing in your study. For our case study projects that we are using, the research design is cross-sectional survey design, in which we are trying to obtain as many information from our respondents at the same point in time. If you are carrying out a survey in this kind, your research design is cross-sectional survey design. So you are letting us know what research design you are employing, and you are justifying that research design. So you move into 2.3, which is participant and sampling technique here. So here you are letting us know more about your participants and the sampling technique you are employing. You begin by describing who your participants are, university from, undergraduates from so university. You can let us know the inclusive criteria and the excluding criteria. That is, participants should be between so age brackets, or so level, or so faculty. It's up to you as the researcher. Then you are letting us know how you are deriving your sample size. What sample size calculator are you using? Are you using G-Power? Are you using Tare? Mean sample size calculator to arrive at your sample size? Please let us know. So afterwards, you're also letting us know your sampling technique. You are telling us the type of sampling technique you are using. Kindly be specific in that aspect, and you justify why you are employing that sampling technique. So we have probability and non-probability sampling technique, in which probability is scientific, non-probability is non-scientific, and we have variety types or different types. So for this particular study, we are employing an accidental sampling technique, whereby you obtain your research participants that are readily available at that point in time, or that are close at hand to you. So afterwards, you delve into the next section, which is research instruments 2.4. Research instruments, you are trying to let us know what psychological skills you're using to measure what variable, and then you do that in bits. So let's begin by saying 2.4 research instruments here. Afterwards, you then tell us your section A of your social demographic variables, including section A of your questionnaire actually containing social demographic variables. So you have whatsoever socio-demographic variable that is of interest to you, particularly gender and age, in this our current case study project topic. You need to classify gender, male and female, let's assume. You also need to classify age, let's assume, which is 16 to 25 years, 26 to 30 years, etc. So that's that with that. You are letting us know the classifications of each socio-demographic variable. Then you are going into section B of the questionnaire, which is the psychological scale measuring self-esteem. We are going to use Massachusetts scale developed by Freund and Steiner 1982. Then we are putting up the items of that particular scale, beginning from the instruction of the scale as propounded by the author. Instruction which include kindly tick or kindly circle from the options below which suits your opinion. Maybe into so Likert scale, let's say 5 points Likert scale: strongly agree, neutral, strongly disagree. So it's down to the researcher of that skill, and you are bringing it into your questionnaire. So section C will be the psychological scale measuring your variable, measuring your first IV, self-esteem. So we have a variety of self-esteem scale. We have index of self-esteem scale for you to be able to make use of in your research project. So afterwards, you need to let us know the scoring pattern of the scale, of each scale actually, and then you are good to go. Then you transit to 2.5, which is procedure. In this section, you are letting us know the step-by-step process in which you are carrying out your research study, down from inception and down to the last stage when you conclude your project. So in this aspect here, you begin by letting us know the motivating factor of your project, how you developed interest in your project, and how you sought for approval from your supervisor, how you obtained letter from your supervisor, how you obtained letter from your department in your school to carrying out a research, maybe using their students or maybe using students from other schools. You need to mention that, and you let us know how you obtained your psychological skills and put them together in form of a questionnaire, how you administered your questionnaire, how participants responded to your questionnaire, how you gathered your questionnaire and took them in your file, put them in your file to take them back home or to work or to somewhere convenient to do data scoring, and then how you run your analysis. Those are the things you need to know in your procedure. So afterwards, we delve into data analysis 2.6, whereby you let us know the research instruments you are going to use to analyze your questionnaire. You are letting us know for each hypothesis what research instruments you are using to analyze your questionnaire. So guys, that's with chapter 2. In the next class, we'll learn about chapter 3. In the next class, we'll learn about chapter 3 and the steps needed in chapter 3. Thank you.